Where did my phone go? Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone. Hi guys, it's Sonic Times. How's it going?
Welcome,
This
welcome one,
this is not
welcome
this
all.
is not your stream. You must be wait until I introduce you. Wait until I introduce
Welcome,
you.
welcome guys. It's Fireboy116 here. With me, I've got Yish.
I set
Say
up.
hi.
Hello, I'm Yish. I like printers. Ooh, look at me. I'm such a bad person. I like printers.
Whoa.
Why
That's
is
great, Yish.
why is chatbox not working?
Yo, what is up, chat?
Yo, what is up? We are ready to talk about Sonic the Movie 2. It sucked. It was bad. I hated it. Goodbye. Why is my chatbox not working? I just want one thing. Actually, I want a lot of things. But hey, look, I got this working. We just gotta filter the people who are just randomly clicking around on YouTube videos. If you want to watch this video, you gotta earn it. Oh, here. Oh, it is working. It's just very small.
Can we talk about Northman? I don't know what that is.
Lego Northman 64. How do I make a drop shadow? Does anyone know how drop shadows work?
Well, first you add the drop shadow and it
It
works.
didn't work.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Oh, hold on. I think I can just do this. Okay, whatever. That looks dumb, but we'll take it. Okay, hi, what's up, buddy? Northman is not the movie we are talking about, Biffy. What is Northman? Wait,
Northman is a
is that why
epic 2022 epic historical action drama.
I'm not okay?
Nice.
Somebody say something in chat so I can see if my new thing is working. You guys suck. You're the worst chat.
Wow.
The worst chat. Okay, there it works. You can see chat now. Wow, fantastic. Okay, anyway, what's up? Are we ready to start the Sonic 2 discussion?
Yes.
There was, so did you like the part where Elise gets Sonic?
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
That was, yeah,
To be honest.
spoilers for the whole
Spoilers.
movie.
Yeah.
I know
Did
Mar
you
was,
like the part where, it never happened?
did you like the part where, Charles Martinet just woke up in a cold sweat and was like, whoa, that was a weird dream. The very end of the movie.
Yeah, that was fun.
Charles Martinelli's like, whoa, I dreamt that there was like a good Sonic, I dreamt that there was like a good Sonic movie and they recast me as Mario. Oh, that was awful. And Miss Charles Martinet is like, oh, honey, that doesn't happen.
Miss Charles Martinet.
Is Charles Martinet married?
I don't know. Welcome to the Charles Martinet discussion stream.
I know, we have to get it in this discussion stream because it's not going to be in the Mario movie discussion stream. He speaks French and Spanish?
But not Italian.
Not Italian.
I was lied to.
I was lied to. I like the part where Kirby showed up and then they did the four kids 1v1 where they tie. What? I like the part where they all showed up and sang the Star Spangled Banner for 4th of July. That was that was an actual thing they did on 4Kids. They had all the Sonic cast sing this. They had like someone from like every airing show at the time sing
Yes,
the Star Spangled Banner.
I do remember that.
The final duel ruins the entire themes of the movie, which are otherwise prevalent and handled well. Hold on. Take things one step at a time there, Biffy. First of all, okay, let's actually get into the discussion.
Okay.
First, we didn't talk about the first movie when it came out, but what did you think of the first movie?
So before I say that, the way I look at adaptations, I look at them as number one, are they faithful to the source material? And number two, are they a how does it stand on its own as an actual movie? And so obviously, the first movie is I would give like a 1 out of 10 to
Oh,
the
one
source
out of 10.
material. No, in terms of source material,
Yeah, I
because you got Sonic, you got Eggman,
that's
they
it.
fight robots.
That's it.
In terms of standing on its own, I would say it's watchable.
It's watchable.
But that's actually there's a lot of Hollywood movies that are just not watchable. Like I just have to turn them off. So
It's a watchable out of 10. None of
yeah.
also the Olive Garden.
Oh
I forgot
I
about
like
I forgot about Olive Garden. About there was a and then they brought Olive Garden back in the second movie, but it was just a joke. Like I think it was like the gun commander. His only character trait is that he likes Olive Garden.
yes, yes.
But I was
So
what's
I
up?
think the first movie I liked the final battle where Sonic got blue eyes
He
and
got blue eyes.
he went ham on the robots. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
And then I liked I actually liked the police officer story arc, how he's like trying to be a good police officer and then he wants to go to San Francisco, but then he decides to stay in Green Hills, which is a funny town.
I
But
definitely like the funny like nods to different Sonic areas, which I think the second movie did better, which is just the second movie in a nutshell. The second movie did better. But
yeah,
the having the main town be Green Hills and then also having another important area be San Francisco is also very funny. Which is why does the second movie start on Seattle?
reasons.
When did Sonic ever go to Seattle? Why did that? It was just a cold open for the sake of a cold open. There was no point of
Yeah.
them scene.
I think the one thing that upsets me about Sonic and the Sonic movie is that they could have really made this like a really creative, almost fantasy movie series, but then they decided to add memes and real world nonsense.
Yeah, it's definitely you can definitely
It's
tell
like,
it was made by an American studio who looks at too many memes.
yeah.
It is really weird. You know, Japan doesn't even get this movie until later this summer.
Oh, really?
That happened.
Okay.
That
They
happened with the first.
probably that'd be interesting to see how it does because do they get any of the
Did they
memes? Will the
get any of
memes
the
just be
memes?
directly translated, or will they just add new Japanese memes?
Gotta go fast. You have no idea. They also changed the title of the movie. Instead of Sonic 2, it's Sonic versus Knuckles, which is actually more accurate because Tails is not in this
That's
movie.
true.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, no, I feel like at some point between the first trailer and now there was definitely a drastic tone shift. Cause you remember the first trailer, right?
Yeah.
That
That was a good trailer.
it had Rat Sonic in it.
Oh, that trailer.
That
Okay.
trailer, that
I thought
trailer
you were talking
ish.
about. Okay. I thought you were talking about the trailer for Sonic 2. Okay.
No, no, no. The
Yeah.
first trailer for the
So,
first movie that everybody
yeah.
hated.
Yeah. So, I do have something to say about that. That was I have a feeling that was just a trick. They
You
wanted to get attention.
I used to think
And
it too. I listen, Yish. You know me. I love a good conspiracy theory.
it's not, it's not necessarily because if you just get a lot of bad attention and then you change Sonic's appearance, it just makes it look like night and day,
Oh
even though that's
god.
the only thing they changed. But like the bad trailer got a ton of attention.
I mean, I think here's my conspiracy theory. Okay, I think they were just gonna be like, okay, let's just make a Hollywood Sonic movie. It'll make some money, sure, whatever. And they tried to like market it toward like normies, I guess, or like non-Sonic fans. Oh my
Yeah.
god, look at him. Look at him. I pulled up the picture of original Sonic on screen. Look at him. That's
Hilarious.
awful. But yeah, so I think they were just they whipped up together this first movie and threw out the trailer, and then when like the entire internet like yelled it against it, they're like, hold on, maybe we should actually care. Because I feel like
Yeah, but if the entire internet didn't yell against it, would as many people be watching the movie?
good point. Maybe that's a. I'm sure that's a happy side effect of it got. I'm sure. Listen, a movie getting more attention than they anticipated is never necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah,
But just like from looking at the first movie and the second movie, because the first movie just feels like a superhero Marvel like whatever like origin story movie. Like it just so happens to have Sonic and Eggman. But
yeah.
it like I'm pretty sure like the whole somebody pointed out that there was like a scene in the first movie where Sonic got like a bomb stuck to his hand and like there was an entire thing where he was trying to get it off. But like why not just take off the glove? But then I remember the original design does not have the gloves, so that scene was probably not changed at all. First movie's nothing like a superhero movie. It's like a superhero origin story. Like he has a tragic past. He comes to Earth. He's like a loner. You know, have you not seen any Marvel movie?
A very generic superhero origin story.
By the way,
But
Sonic is supposed to be like the symbol of like freedom and doing your own thing and haha, I'm Sonic, I don't care what anyone else thinks I'm gonna do. Why does he have like a dad and a bedtime now?
yeah, that I guess we can get to that because that
Sonic has a very strange. That's another thing because like Sonic has a weird like personality. He's not quite like modern Sonic or even like the Adventures Sonics. It's more like like what was the Sonic that was voiced by that guy?
oh
Steve Urkel. It
Sonic.
was Steve Urkel. He feels like Steve Urkel Sonic, but then Tails and Knuckles come in and they just sound like regular. They're just regular Tails and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very awkward.
Well, I mean, Tails is literally it sounds like Tails because it's the same voice actor.
Yeah, it is very strange to hear like regular Tails and like fake Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah. Though I do like this Sonic voice actor better than the Colors Onward Sonic voice actor.
Yeah, he for the weird different tone that Sonic takes, it definitely I think it works out. Like the more jokey tone, I guess. I don't know if you call it is references and quips on just 24/7 jokes.
No, that doesn't count as jokes. The
That's
movie writers think that they count as jokes, but no, they do not count as jokes.
that's another thing I was referring to when I said this movie feels very like Western. Like in addition to the memes, also a lot of the jokes are just like, let's get this Sonic off screen. A lot of the jokes are like quips or like references. But you call
Yeah.
me dead. Wait, what are we talking about in chat?
So he's talking about how Sonic called the police officer dad,
Oh yeah.
which is weird.
But yeah, the first
But
movie, the first movie's not like bad. It's weird that it's not specifically a Sonic movie. It just so happens to have Sonic in it. But like, for like a superhero origin story, like it's fun, I feel like they definitely got the tone right. Like it's like semi more serious than like the adventures, but still like kind of tongue in cheek. Like I think like Colors Onward takes like Sonic way too silly, and then
yeah,
like
Sonic Colors. Yeah, I mean, if we compare this to the Sonic story, like the games with stories, and we compare this story to their story, I would say that the first movie is definitely better than like Colors or Forces.
yeah, definitely I like the tone,
Lost
but
Boys.
like again, it's just a like a superhero movie. And listen, I know I see people roasting me in the chat.
Hey, chat.
But I say all this to say that Sonic 2 is an actual Sonic movie.
Semi.
like like
It feels more like a Sonic movie, but it's definitely not there.
I would say it's a Sonic movie. The humans were barely even in this movie. We got a Knuckles arc. We got Tails. We got Eggman. What?
Yeah. Eggman is a human, but yes.
Yeah,
I
but
know what you mean.
Eggman is Jim Carrey. He carries kind of both films. I think Eggman. Listen, I love Mike Pollock. I love all the previous Eggmans. You have no idea. I love the Eggman, but Jim Carrey Eggman kind of works. I'm not gonna lie.
It does kind of work. I think like if you're gonna do a real world Sonic thing, then this is probably how you would do it.
Yeah.
Except Eggman is also just a meme machine.
Meme machine.
So
It's just the first movie characters. Because if you compare like Sonic and Eggman to like Tails and Knuckles, like Sonic and Eggman feel like fanfic writing, where Tails and Knuckles feel like they have their story arcs from the original game. Like Tails is like a Sonic fanboy and looks up to him, and that's how he met Sonic. And Knuckles like is like honorable to his tribe and is like gullible and like falls into Eggman's schemes. Like
it's
they
still, yeah, I mean, it's more like the Sonic games. It's just, I just have a problem with the fact that it's just, it's modernized and not actually the real origin story of Tails and Knuckles.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's like modernized?
So, like, I don't know. I guess what I.
It's Western. You know, like Western.
Yeah.
Biffy,
Yeah, I mean,
he's the one who doesn't like Western films.
I mean, it just doesn't. It's just not. I don't know, man. Like with Knuckles, he has this tribe, but in the games, the tribe was, many years prior, where Knuckles was like the last living member of the tribe.
Yeah,
but now Knuckles is part of the tribe, and it's kind of weird.
Knuckles is part of. I think
And then,
he's still the last living member. I'm gonna say Knuckles' best part about the movie. Japan had it right in calling this movie Sonic versus Knuckles, because like, do you know how long it's been since Knuckles has been relevant? It's been like since 06, and even in 06, Knuckles still didn't do anything. But like every game past that, he's been like a side character at most.
I mean, kind of all the Sonic characters other than Sonic have been side characters because the Sonic storylines have been shit.
Tails has been showing up. I actually like Tails. Actually, kind of that's the one thing I will give modern Sonic. Tails is kind of cool. They totally referenced Colors, by the way. You remember in Colors how Tails had that like translator machine to translate the Wisp and it wasn't working? They did that exact same bit when they went to like Russia.
Yeah.
So like I like that, but like no, back to Knuckles.
The other weird thing is that they're all from different planets.
I
don't know why that is.
Weren't they supposed to be?
Except I think Sonic and Knuckles are from the same planet, but Tails is from a different planet.
Oh shit, they do that bit? Yes, during the Russian thing. That's why they got into a big fight and they had to do a dance off. That was a weird scene, by the way. Can we just talk about how that was a weird scene?
Yeah, that's another meme. A meme scene, I'll call it.
Another meme scene.
Why does Sonic have an iPhone?
Sonic knows
why does he have to have a smartphone?
Where did he oh yeah, he like threw the phone into like, that's really weird. Was that slightly racist, by the way? Because they were fighting all these like Russian guys, and were they Russian? I don't remember. They were like an ice cap zone.
I think they were like, what was it?
But they were like getting their asses kicked they were getting their asses kicked in the dance off, and then Sonic pulled out his iPhone and started playing like some like Western Western song, and then he started like dancing and completely like floored them.
Yeah.
Not racist, but definitely weird. Yeah, I think that could sum up a lot of things.
It was very weird.
Okay, no, back to Knuckles. You have no idea. Listen, Knuckles, I don't think has ever gotten a great story arc, because like even in all the way back in Sonic Adventure 1, Knuckles was just kind of like an idiot. Because Eggman was like, look, Sonic has something that looks like the Master Emerald. You should go fight him. And Knuckles was like, okay.
Yeah. But he kind of did that in this as well, which was good because it's more like the Sonic games.
Yeah, I feel like See, the thing about Knuckles is that he's not supposed to be stupid. It's this movie finally made me realize like what Knuckles is supposed to be, because none of the games really make that clear. He's not supposed to be stupid. He's just like socially isolated. Like he grew up in this tribe, like only trained to like hunt and kill and fight. So like he does not know anything about like how to interact with other people. So that's why he's kind of like gullible, because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know better, straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. He's also kind of dumb too. It's a good balance of like, oh,
I,
he's like a tribe guy, and he's like lived in isolation on a mission, but like now he's like out in the real world, and he's trying to adjust to that.
yeah, I mean, I think I liked
The movie made him
uh,
Starfire.
how Knuckles' story arc actually made Sonic's palatable. Because like in the first movie, it was so weird how Sonic is just like, hey, Sonic was raised by an owl.
Yeah, no, that's another
And
thing
then
that this
like,
movie does great. It retroactively makes the first movie better. Because like, why does Sonic have like an owl? Because like I guarantee you, going back to my conspiracy theory about how the first movie is just a generic superhero movie, they only have that owl just to give Sonic a tragic backstory.
yeah, I
But
believe so.
in the second movie, they actually explain it and was like, oh yeah, they were like fighting over the Chaos Emerald with Knuckles' tribe, and that's like it's relevant again. Long
Yeah,
Claw, yeah.
Long Claw. Yep.
But yeah, that goes by to like Knuckles goes with Eggman not because Knuckles is an idiot, but because like he has a good reason to fight with Sonic. Like his tribe
Yeah.
was at war with Knuckles' tribe was at war with Sonic's tribe, and Sonic seems to be also going after the Emerald, which Knuckles also wants. So it seems like, oh yeah, this definitely. It seems like Sonic's the natural enemy. So if Eggman's like, hey, I'm from planet Earth, I want to protect your Emerald, Knuckles is like, yeah, sure, that sounds believable.
Yep. I liked that.
But yeah, so
I
it also makes
but
Eggman seem more evil. Because, like, again, in Sonic Adventure 1, it just, that, how Knuckles fought with Sonic just made both of them look like idiots.
Yeah,
But in
I
this
mean, in
one,
Sonic Adventure One, it was like Eggman wanted the Chaos Emeralds to give to Chaos, and then he tricked Knuckles for some reason. I can't remember,
I,
but
I don't know,
uh,
man. I think it was just supposed to be a reference to Sonic 3. I
yeah,
guess
probably.
I guess Sonic 3 kind of worked because Sonic had the Chaos Emerald, and the Chaos Emeralds are related to the Master Emerald, so I guess that's why.
Oh, and
But
speaking of which, we got to talk about why the hell the Chaos Emeralds
don't worry about
are
it.
the Master
Don't worry about
Emerald.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going
Let's
back to talking
yes.
about. I want to talk about.
See, you
I
can't
just.
just, but you can't just brush it off though.
I just
Like
want to. I just want to say one more thing
that's a
about Knuckles.
problem.
I just want to.
Okay, fine.
It's. I like it a lot because it makes Eggman seem like a big bad guy that like kind of deceives Knuckles, which is what they were always going for with Knuckles' story arc in Sonic Adventure. I guess just one, right? And I guess Sonic X too.
Yeah.
Sonic X was
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
Sonic?
Sonic X. I was actually thinking after the movie, I really want to watch Sonic X.
I was thinking after the movie, I want to watch the OVA. People were
That's a
really
good one, actually.
people were really mad about no Metal Sonic, but we already got a Sonic movie with Metal Sonic.
That's true.
But yeah, I really like Knuckles. But yeah, the going back to the weird lore thing, I don't. Okay, so here's what happened. Sonic, the Master Emerald gives you superpowers because it also had the 7 Chaos Emeralds in it, right?
Yeah. So, but why? Why not just use the 7 Chaos Emeralds? It was already designed from where they stole it from Dragon Ball Z.
They stole from Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. Listen, I'm pretty sure
But
that
like, it was still worked.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the only reason they did that was because they only wanted really like one MacGuffin, and they wanted Knuckles involved. They wanted like one MacGuffin that they were searching for. So use the Master Emerald, but they still wanted to end with Supersonic.
Yeah.
So they're just like, sure, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I guess I can kind of believe that. Like,
And then like, so we've only been talking about like the Knuckles and Sonic lore, right? And that makes the movie sound so much better, but it just takes place in the real world with memes and humans.
Don't worry about
and
that.
weddings.
Go back to talking. Don't talk about the wedding. Go back to talking about lore.
No, but that
Why
was a significant part of the movie. That he,
what was why I guess
all I'm
I'm
saying is that it's a wasted potential, right? Because it sounds so cool talking about Sonic lore and Tails lore, and especially Knuckles lore, but then they just plop it into the real world with all this just nonsense.
yeah, that's definitely something that's like universally like panned. Like the human characters, I understand what they were going for, like continuing Sonic's like story of him like growing up. Okay, not the same Sonic from the game. Doesn't care about freedom. Doesn't care about blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay, fine. He's a small
Cares about
kid.
memes.
He's a small kid. Like okay, why if Sonic? Okay, okay. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Why would Sonic just sit at home watching TV all day and not like go out and run? They got that right in Sonic. Sonic X.
Yeah.
Sonic X. They should have taken more cues from Sonic X because Sonic X also
Right.
had a human character, but Sonic was still like the main conflict in Sonic X is that Chris wanted to be more friends with Sonic, but Sonic was like, I don't need friends. I'm just gonna go run around in circles.
Yeah, but like it made Chris a more interesting character.
Stevie is
And then,
cool, dumbass, and he's a little kid.
but why does he have to be a little kid? See, that's
Yeah,
the problem. It makes his character so much worse.
yeah. It just
It
makes
doesn't
him
work.
because the reason that so many man-childs like Sonic is because Sonic is more like widely appealing. He doesn't necessarily have like a specified like age. He's just like a cool dude who likes doing cool things. But like in the Sonic movie, he's definitely like a kid who likes to watch cartoons and make memes and twerk.
Yeah, exactly.
And he has
Being a kid
he has
movie doesn't actually excuse that though, Biffy. It's like you can come up with
we're
something
just
more
gonna
creative. Being a kids movie doesn't actually excuse
we're just gonna have this gif in the corner.
bad
Don't worry.
character design.
We're,
Okay.
did you see the gif?
And like if you compare Knuckles and Tails to Sonic, it's like they're so much better than Sonic. Sonic is just a meme machine, and Knuckles is a guy who wants to, you know, fulfill his tribe and get the Master Emerald, and Tails is
That's
somebody who's an inventor and is looking up to Sonic and has to, get to the planet because he thinks Sonic's cool, and then Sonic's just watching at home, eating chips and partying and making memes.
That's what I was saying. All the characters from the first movie feel like not Sonic characters, and all the characters from the second movie are actually Sonic characters. But they do make it work. Listen, and to defend Biffy a little bit, I do think it does work because like that Sonic's like personality of like I'm cool, I do whatever I want doesn't really like lend itself to like being developed. Like I think that's potentially like where they're trying to like take this character, but they're trying to like start earlier back, right? Like
Well, that could be.
this is like early Sonic, so like by like the fifth movie, then he's gonna be like more like regular. I'm cool, I do what I want kind of Sonic. So
Now, I'm trying to think.
if you view it as like a young version of Sonic before he became the Sonic that we knew, then it kind of makes more sense.
Baby Sonic.
Babby Sonic.
Rat Sonic. That's the Sonic before we knew. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think what character development Sonic has gotten. I think you might be right that he hasn't gotten a whole lot.
Yeah. By the way, I like you can tell that this GIF that I have on screen is from the first movie because the first movie Sonic does not have like his red shoes for like most of the film, and somebody pointed out that the whole first film is like filmed in a way that shows Sonic's feet as little as physically possible until he gets his shoes. And you can tell that in the scene. Themes of the movie are about isolated kids learning they can't do shit by themselves. The movie was written during quarantine. Do the math. The movie was written before.
Before.
It was like
yeah.
It was like the last movie before the Backstreet Boys tour started. But yeah, no, I do like the character arc for Sonic. I think Listen, again, the first movie is a good movie, better than most superhero movies, but it is just a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But the second movie is like an
I
actual
mean,
Sonic movie.
I don't know a lot about the Sonic canon in terms of like Sonic 1 and even like the comics. But I don't know if he has gotten an origin story,
The second movie was
right?
written
Like,
during Backstreet Boys, yeah. I don't think so. At
so,
least in the
I
games,
mean,
it's always just been like Sonic's just Sonic. He just.
yeah.
But
So,
yeah,
like, I mean, they, I think, and they still have opportunities to do this, but of course, the first movie they completely biffed it, just him being raised by an owl. The
being
second
raised.
movie they've kind of redeemed it,
He wasn't even raised
but
by an owl. Wasn't he like a baby by the time the Long Claw died, and then he was just on his own. He's clearly supposed to be like a loner kid that's trying to like figure out who he is, and blah blah blah. Relatable character, you get the idea. But it is just very weird because it's not necessarily like the Sonic
and
we know.
if that's what they were gonna be going for, I think they could have done it a lot better with other than just cliched uh, lines and talking out on the boat and oh you gotta do something about being a hero and whatever, just
uh,
cliched.
Yeah, I feel like definitely that's more like the second movie's fault, where like the second movie still does it good. Like it's like, oh yeah, you have to learn how to take like responsibility. Like the first movie was like Sonic learning how to like interact with people, and then the second movie is him like learning how to like make friends and like take responsibility and whatnot. Which I guess is the only justification for that Seattle opening scene is like him doing something reckless and dumb.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it doesn't really go with the whole plot, but whatever. I think the movie is cool. I think I like it. That it has a very like adventure video gamey feel, because like the first movie was mostly just like Sonic and the cop like hanging out. Like they went on a little bit of an adventure, like road trip, trying to go to San Francisco. But like the second movie, like they literally go to like Ice Cap Zone and like Marble Garden or whatever. Not Marble Garden. It was like some ruin level. Felt very video gamey. What was the ruin level from like Sonic 1?
I think
It's like the water level.
I
It
forget.
felt like
Kind of
that.
reminded me of the Sonic 3. But that's the thing though. I don't think that the people who worked on the movie were like, "Aha, that's Ice Cap."
They
You know.
they did snowboards on
They
Ice
did
Cap
snowboarding,
Zone. They
right?
did snowboard. What do
But
you mean you can't tell me that's not Ice Cap Zone?
I mean, they did a snowboarding.
This dude looked
That
at me
is
in
true.
this dude looked at me in the face and was like, Sonic snowboarding down a hill is not Ice Cap Zone.
But did the people who worked on the movie know that?
They had to, right? I feel like they know,
Or did
right?
they or did
More
they just read did they watch let's plays and
let's play.
YouTube
No, I
videos?
told you they got Tails and Knuckles right. Tails is like idealizes Sonic, and Knuckles we talked about a lot. So like they clearly like the people who made the second movie at least understand like the games. They absolutely knew that. Yeah, look, let's listen to Biffy. Listen to Biffy.
But where's the music?
I think music is just
We're-
a copyright issue. I think people are going to be very disappointed when the third Sonic movie doesn't end with Live and Learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
feel
think
like
people were hoping for Crush 40. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't know, like that's it's really weird that like the Sonic games have been very mixed, but they always have good music, and then the one good Sonic movie doesn't have like good music at all. If I had to guess, the first screenwriter does the story outline, the second pass adds in all the game lore, but they went to Ice Cap Zone. Am I not crazy? I also like the friendship. Listen. I know I told you Tails is not in this movie at all. Movie with it ended with a Green Hill Zone piano cover. Okay, maybe I don't know. I wanted to just say like they didn't want to bother with the copyright, but I don't know. Sonic has good music. There's no way that you could not fit that into an orchestral song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
like
do like the ending credits animations of Sonic. They
yeah,
had like the Genesis Sonic kind of doing cool things.
and Genesis Sonic with blue arms.
Oh.
But yeah, I think overall I had a very like fun video gamey theme of like, oh yeah, they fought Knuckles, that was cool as hell. Eggman on the mushroom planets. Listen,
Yeah.
and then they went to like ice area, and they went to like these icy ruins, and then did snowboarding, and then did fought with Knuckles, and then nothing important happened, and then they went to like these
Yes, you know what
they
happened.
went to these
You can't.
ruins. They went to the ruins, and they found the Master Emerald, and then they fought the final boss of Sonic 3.
Imagine if that was the movie, though.
Imagine.
Imagine if that was the movie. That'd be so cool if that was the movie. But it wasn't. We all know it wasn't.
Mushroom.
I mean, unless like if you fell asleep during
If you
and woke
fell
up during
asleep.
those points of the movie, then yeah, that'd be like a 10 out of 10 movie right there.
It is, yeah, it is literally just like, listen, the beginning and end with the humans of Sonic learning how to make friends and learning about responsibility. That's cool. The middle section, what was the point? The guy lied to his girlfriend, and he was doing a gun, and I don't understand the point of that.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
only thing it did in the long term
I
was
think
like introduce gun as a concept, because the gun commander was there in the
yeah,
first movie, but he wasn't like a part of gun. They were like, oh yeah, we made a new thing just to deal with space aliens, and we call it GUN. They're like, seriously, haha, that's such a dumb name. you
epic.
you dumb. No, it's not. It's a cool name. Shut up. Okay, listen, while we're talking about spoilers and gun,
Forget. Okay.
well, let's get the after credits spoiler in here. Ah, it's Shadow.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was an awesome reveal.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was like, people are really mad no Metal Sonic, but like, listen, if you think like, okay, what could hype people up in the crowd the most? Absolutely Shadow.
Yeah.
But I say this, and they're gonna ruin it, because Shadow's whole thing is that he's edgy and cool, and they're gonna meme that to death.
I know, right? Like
They're gonna
that's gonna
make
be the worst part of it.
Shadow's gonna be the butt of the joke for the entire third movie.
They're gonna be like, "Wow, you're just like an edgy teenager," and he's gonna say, "Ow, the edge."
He's gonna say on the edge. Oh no.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like, it's cool how they're like, oh yeah, so they just made this organization, and I think it was like Eggman like messed with their system, and then they found like something secret that they didn't know about, and they're like, oh yeah, from 20 years ago, it's Shadow. Ah,
No, 50 years ago. See, that's the thing.
50.
Like,
Oh yeah,
as soon as I heard 50 years, I was like, "Holy shit! They're gonna announce
it's
Shadow."
Shadow.
Oh
He's
my
here.
god, they did it!
But yeah, I don't
Because
know.
50 years ago was the timeline in the game for Shadow, like all the events in Sonic Adventure 2.
I know we're talking very out of order, but I don't know what they're gonna do for the third movie other than literally just Sonic Adventure 2. But they need Amy and Rouge.
If they did that, that would be great. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna get more weddings
We're
and
gonna get more weddings.
memes.
No, Maria's like a human character. I think the like
That's true. They may add Maria.
the producer is just like, this is there needs to be humans in this movie, or people won't watch it for some reason, and I don't know why. And I feel like that's the only reason they added
See,
the wedding series
I
scene.
think they did that because like they wanted. I think this was more of a decision in the first movie because they wanted humans in the first movie, otherwise they wouldn't watch it. So then you got the cop who is a major character in the first movie, so they feel like they have to continue his character arc, and it's not working.
That's what I was saying before. It all goes back to what I was saying before about how like in this whole son in two movies, this series is now at odds with itself of what it wants to be. Does it want to be more like Sonic 1 and focus on the humans and being a superhero movie, or does it want to be like the second movie and just be a Sonic movie with it? And even the
Yeah.
second movie can't decide on that, because it's like sometimes it's a Sonic movie. It's like, oh, Tails and Sonic are going down, and they have a cool fight with Knuckles, and they're like, at that moment, not Sonic realizes, oh, maybe Knuckles is like misunderstanding, and he can be communicated with. And Eggman's not letting that happen. Eggman's like, why are you talking with Sonic? He's the enemy. Kill him. But, and then it's just like, and then we get like 20 minutes of a wedding scene. They definitely effed themselves by not having a trilogy plan going into the first movie. I mean, yeah. I feel like the first movie, they're like, yeah, we just want Tails. And then after they're
They
like,
wanted a one and done cash grab, yeah, probably. I think though, see, they're trying. I think what the problem is like what you said. They think if there's no humans, that nobody will watch it. But that's just not true. There's lots of fantasy movies like Lord of the Rings. I mean, Lord of the Rings has humans, but in a different, way different context, right? It's like it's a fantasy world. I think people just don't. Maybe the writers don't think people will appreciate something that's just really creative
the Godzilla
and
movies.
just really takes itself seriously. And I think that's the
It's
same problem that the new Sonic game stories have.
it's why,
They
you know what, you're
they
absolutely right. You're right. I just want to say
they
you're right.
think they have to be really goofy for it to be interesting, but it doesn't. It can be fun and interesting, but also take itself seriously, and it can also be goofy at the same time.
It's just people don't like cartoons. That's why Disney movies are getting live action remakes, because like there's just some people just like, if it's animated, they will not watch it, period. So
I know Lord of the Rings, so I mean they're very human in that sense, but I'm saying like in a different world, like they could, if it's mainly the world building.
people effing hate animation,
Instead,
dude.
instead you have our world.
You said you have our world. Yeah, definitely. The movie's weird because like they're trying to like get too many sets of fans that are just like dramatically opposed to each other. They're trying to get like the casual moviegoer who wants to watch a fun superhero movie. And after that first trailer drop, they realized that they can also reel in the Sonic fans too. And so
Yeah,
pleasing both of these is very strange.
I think that's probably the problem and why that. I think they're trying to continue this series long term, and I don't think it's going to work because they're trying to make a TV show out of it, right?
TV show, yeah.
I
I don't
think I
know.
heard that.
I know that the voice actor for Knuckles wanted a TV show, but I'm not 100% sure about it. Can I say that the voice acting is really good? I like the voice actor for Knuckles and Tails is just from the games.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
the game specifically that Tails is from is one of the better voice actors slash actresses he has had.
oh, is it just a Knuckles show? Okay.
It's confirmed? Okay, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they definitely, I don't know.
My
Uh,
point is that something that takes itself very seriously can still work, and it can still be funny too.
yeah, that is definitely the main issue. But I think Eggman is the solution.
Eggman.
Cause listen, Jim Carrey carried that first movie, and he definitely does a great job in this movie. He's definitely like very much of like a first movie character where he just like most of his lines are just making references and memes and jokes. Like I think
Yeah.
he teaches Knuckles like, oh, you need, like when he's trying to convince Knuckles to like join his side, Knuckles is like, what? I just want to kill Sonic. I don't need your to help. And Eggman's like, no, I can teach you all about like human culture. I can teach you how to twerk. I think it
And
was
then he's like, "Did somebody call an Uber?" It's like the phrase "call an Uber," I guess, is something that people in our world have used. So you just have to shoehorn it into the movie, and it's like, oh yeah, that's relatable.
But no, Jim Carrey, the best part of the movie. He's like, he's clearly just like, he definitely sells it of like going absolutely insane and just trying to kill this blue hedgehog. Because like in the first
Yeah,
movie, he wasn't like, I don't know if they ever explain what the fudge Eggman is, but in the first movie, they explain that he's like some sort of super genius that works with the military. And then he got thrown into the mushroom planet. And then he
yeah,
came back completely unhinged and just a supervillain now.
yeah. I think
So
in the games, well, I don't know how much lore the games has, but he was still in their like Sonic world, and he was trying to kidnap all the animals. But it is kind of interesting.
it definitely explains more. Wasn't there like a didn't you remember that Tails VTuber thing that Sonic Channel released?
Oh, they
I
did.
I think I remember I don't remember if I don't remember watching the whole thing, but I think at one point they said something about Tails confirmed that there are two planets, one with animals and one with humans, which explains forces, I guess. And I'm like, wait, what? Why are they
Agent
segregated?
Stone.
Why are they segregated?
Who's Agent Stone? Is he the old gun officer?
Now he's Eggman's sidekick. You don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
Agent Stone? Agent Stone is the best part of the movie.
I forgot his name.
Because he's just
I mean, he's
he's
all right.
Stone. I'm getting a picture of him. I love Stone. You have no idea. He's just an Eggman fanboy.
Yeah.
He does absolutely like he fanboys over Eggman all the time, and he's just like, I love you, Eggman. Oh my god, he's back. He in his introduction into in the movie, he's like making a coffee, and like he draws Eggman's face into the coffee.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
He's like, where are you, my love? I definitely think best sidekick Eggman has ever had. Eggman is definitely good with a sidekick, but they've been very inconsistent about that. Because I think in Sonic Adventure 1, he didn't really have a sidekick. In 2, it was kind of like Shadow was his sidekick,
Yeah.
and that kind of worked. But then like recently, he got like the sandwich robot. What was that thing in
Orbot
Sonic
and
Unleashed?
Cubot.
No, the one before Orbot and Cubot in Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, forget that one.
I don't know. Well, all the other like previous Eggman sidekicks have just been um just to make Eggman funnier, to like just riff on Eggman, but like he is actually a funny character in and of himself. Look at him.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I just like that he's just a big Eggman fanboy. It makes Eggman feel more like a cartoony supervillain to have such a zany cartoony. Yeah, no, it's really weird. It's a
Yeah.
very because the humans feel out of place in this movie, like it's the police officer guy and everything with the wedding. But for some reason, Eggman and Stone do not like feel like they are like a part of the Sonic universe. They feel like actual Sonic characters.
Yeah.
He's
I
Tails
mean,
foil.
like, Eggman
Oh
was
yeah.
Eggman was a I guess a human in the Sonic games, but he always felt like a Sonic character just because he was. I mean, like especially Sonic X, you had just normal looking humans, and then you had Eggman.
I mean, they kind of
It's
explained
funny.
why Eggman looks weird in Sonic, because he looked relatively normal in Sonic 1, but then in he went to the Mushroom Planet, he went crazy, and he got a supercharged mustache or whatever. So it kind of explains why he looks different, and now he's dead. So I'm also
Right.
gonna have this picture on screen. Here he's gonna be looking at the flossing Sonic. But
I mean,
anyway,
Agent Stone is just kind of like a comic relief, I suppose, in a comic relief movie.
yeah, I was gonna
But
say like the comedy again, even though it's a lot of just quips and references, I do think Eggman and Doctor Stone. I like the scene in the final battle where like Eggman after he built like his robot, he's like he wants Agent Stone to do something. He's like, I don't know what the fudge is going on. He's like, read the manual, and then like later like he like shoots a rocket at Sonic, and he's like, I read the manual. I think he had like a Genesis book too, like a Sega Genesis like instruction guide. They looked like.
and speaking of comic relief, got to talk about Wade.
Wade, I don't remember that.
He's like the other police officer.
Nope, still don't remember.
The dude who's like, oh yeah, I knew a guy named Knuckles in first grade. He stuck his whole fist in his mouth.
Was he the guy who was working for Gunn?
No, he was
A different
he was
guy?
the policeman.
Wade the policeman. Oh, I think I do. No. He was in he was like he did like an interrogation scene with Dr. Stone,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, that
yeah,
guy. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that guy. He was okay. Wasn't he in the first movie?
He was in the first one as well.
Okay. Yeah, a completely forgettable character. Other than that one scene where he was like antagonizing Stone.
Yeah. I mean, he and Stone are kind of like the parallels. They're both comic relief characters.
You know, one thing I will say I like about the wedding scene, even though it was completely useless, and if you cut it out of the movie would be objectively better. But I do like how like Tails has all these like completely deadly weapons. Like what the
Yeah, that was
fuck?
pretty cool. I
Like
think, yeah.
that guy died. They shot him with like a gun, and then the gun like made like an air drift below him, and he just flew into the sky and he died. I think he landed like on a cake or something and didn't die, but still.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Just Tails' inventions.
Yeah, the only good thing about the wedding scene is anything that was not related to the wedding
But the
scene.
thing, it doesn't make any sense because why would they be waiting in Hawaii? They didn't know Sonic would be in Hawaii.
No, I think the idea was like they knew that the guy knew Sonic, and so if they did a big thing with that guy, that Sonic would find that guy eventually. I think was the um assumption.
I guess.
So like if they lured him out by using his friend or whatever, I don't know. It was dumb. That whole thing was dumb. But the
Yeah.
only real point that it had was to introduce Gun as a concept. Cause like where
Yeah.
else would you put Gun in the movie?
I mean, they could have said gun in the first movie, or you know what?
The husband
They could
agent
have.
is
They could have
hot.
just. They could have just said, you know, we got to form this new organization. Let's call it Gun. They could have done that in the first movie because Sonic they considered like an alien.
I
The
think they
wedding scene.
I think
Wait,
they only
okay.
did that because of Shadow. They wanted to just like transition into Shadow. Because the last scene doesn't make any sense. Because like Shadow is related to like Gun, and they like locked them up. So like it makes sense that Gun used to be an organization, and it was shut down after Shadow, and then they reopened it. I guess. I don't know. It's weird.
I
It's
guess
barely
because
explained, but they
it's
had to.
barely explained, but wasn't it Gun that rediscovered Shadow? So that doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it.
But that's the thing. You've got to think about it.
They listen. They're like, okay, they made Gun, and then they found like a secret government archive, I guess. So maybe I think Mar's dead. I think Mar has not
Yeah,
seen the movie, so he's just like, what the fudge is happening?
yeah. I think the wedding scene. I mean, the husband agent is. I mean, he was just a Chad.
What was that? Yeah, he was like weirdly weird. He was like weirdly weird because like there was a scene where he was just like hanging out with the bros, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, bro? You can't shoot a basketball shot." And the cop guy's like, "Yeah, well, I don't know, man."
But the
Like,
cop guy isn't a wimp, though. He's a cop.
yeah, I don't. That was a really weird scene. I think it was just foreshadowing him being evil, I guess.
I guess. And then it was weird how he was. I guess this is kind of a weird part about the cop's character more than anything, as opposed to the wedding scene. But like, he was like, "Oh, I wish Sonic had friends."
Yeah.
Like, damn. It doesn't make any sense though, because it's like Sonic is at that point your friend, and you wish he had friends, but then he's like your son.
I don't know, man. The ending scene is cool though, where they all three of them stand on the rock and they get the superhero movie pan around.
I think that was a bit weird.
They're
Like,
Sonic heroes. I
let's.
really wanted them to.
Oh, that one. Okay, I thought you were talking about the three, like the cop, his wife, and
No, no,
Sonic.
no. Sonic, Tails,
That
and
was weird.
Knuckles.
That was awesome.
I really wanted them to say like, "Cause we're Sonic heroes." That'd be sick.
And then of course you got Supersonic, which was
Hold on.
it.
Before that, we finally have a canon Super Eggman. I got a picture. This is not an official image.
Canon image Sonic the Hedgehog 3 leaked.
But like, listen, I've been waiting. I've been waiting all my life for a Super Eggman because Eggman has used the power of the Chaos Emeralds before, but to like power like because he used it for like chaos and like he used it to like power his machines, but like that time, like, okay, this at that point, the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emeralds were the same. Sure, okay, whatever, we can accept that. Just because it gave us Super Eggman, and he was so sick. He had like this green, like he got this like new trench coat, and he was like had this green glow to him, and he was like evil, and he was like teleporting all over the place, and he was like floating. It was sick. It was
It was
sick as
pretty
hell.
cool.
That was the part of the movie I was like, oh my god, look at Jim Carrey, Eggman, superpower, super. There was nothing. I never imagined that there would be a timeline where I was in a movie theater watching Jim Carrey be Super Eggman. Not in a million years you could not make me believe that. That we would have Super Eggman and it would be Jim Carrey to do it. But yeah, and then he walked out and everyone had like was trying to shoot him and he was just like invincible because he's like effing Super Eggman. And then he like destroys the entire like little town that they're in, and he makes the death egg that's sick as heck.
Yeah.
How is that
I
not?
think how did that work? How did the super thing work with him? He got all the Chaos Emeralds and he just turned super.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
He when they were at the thing, they like beat Sonic. Sonic was like dead, and Knuckles was like, "Yay! I finally got the Master Emerald back. Congratulations, me!" And then Eggman just like swiped it, and Knuckles was like, "Hey, wait a minute." But you know what I want to say another thing going back about how much I like Knuckles in this movie. Even after he was betrayed, he still wasn't immediately friends with Sonic. Because I think that's what happened in the other in like Sonic 3 and like Sonic Adventure 1, where it's like, oh, Eggman's evil, I guess Sonic's the good guy. But like, no, Knuckles still had reasons to not trust Sonic, even beside Eggman being a bad guy.
Yeah, like when Knuckles drowned and Sonic helped him, and then Knuckles went back down and helped Sonic, and Knuckles was like, "Why did you help me?"
Yeah, Knuckles
cool
learned about what friendship was too, because earlier, Knuckles saw Eggman be a dick to Doctor Stone, Agent Stone. Remember, like, Knuckles made a comment like, "Wow, is that really how you treat your comrade? That's kind of fucked up, man."
Yeah.
And then, later, and they're like, oh yeah, Knuckles gives you the hand-crushing handshake, and that's how you know he trusts you. And like, Knuckles trusted you, and you betrayed him! And then they brought that back, and he did the hand-crushing handshake to Sonic and Tails, and then they were all friends, and it was great. I love every Sonic aspect about this Sonic movie.
I loved all the Sonic parts of the Sonic movie.
You know what my favorite part of the Sonic movie was? The Sonic parts, which, believe it or not, is not the entire movie.
Yeah. I think just to sum up this series of movies, it's just such a wasted potential. Like
Yeah.
they could have done Sonic and it could have been the whole movie. And instead, you've got humans and you've got our crappy little meme world that we have. The real world.
In all honesty, those things weren't like that bad, and I'm sure, like, listen, if they have to do the thing where they want the superhero fans and the Sonic fans at the same time, this is not like the worst balance they could do in the world.
I think they could have made superhero Sonic without the human. But
then at that point, what would be the point of making like a live action Sonic movie?
It would still look good.
Someone was just like, I imagine Jim, like, how many weeks and months, I think it was Vinny that said, like, how many weeks and months was it just Jim Carrey in an empty room with all these scenes of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. It was just him in an empty room, slowly going insane.
Yeah, that would be funny.
He had Stone in a lot of scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
I think, especially the first movie as well, just a lot of the characters just talking to Sonic, and Sonic is not there.
There was like an interview of like all the different like props they had for Sonic, and the guy, like the cop guy, was like, yeah, most of the time they just have Sonic as like this blue beanbag that I have to hold. Probably like a month or two. Seemed like they used a lot just for one takes. But you know, and then at the end, Biffy, I still don't know what you mean. Okay, what do you mean at the end where like abandons its thing? Like Sonic like accepted responsibility. Like, okay, I am the one. I am the reason that Eggman knows about the Master Emerald, and I'm the one that got us into this mess. So I'm willing to take responsibility by being crushed to death and dying. Like, and then Sonic was rewarded for for him finally taking responsibility. It seems you can't do shit by yourself. And it's right? He finally took responsibility and admitted, okay, I can't do this alone, and I'm gonna take responsibility and atone for my sins. And he does it by himself. But no, he got rewarded.
I don't think that's what it was. I think it was more like
the plot
like
MacGuffin. The plot MacGuffin rewarded him for his good behavior by giving him the Chaos Emeralds. I know it sounds stupid, but it works. Because he wouldn't have gotten to that point without his friends, right?
Yeah, I mean, Tails and Knuckles were the ones who took the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah,
back.
the reason he had the Chaos Emerald and by extension the 7 Chaos Emeralds for some reason was because they made a big plan. Because when Sonic went alone to the ruins, that was a cool scene, by the way, of him running on the water. Even though other than the very start where he said gotta go fast. If you ignore everything but the first 5 seconds of that scene is cool. But listen, no. He tried to go to the temple by himself. You should have ended with all 3 of them spin dashing. No, listen. He tried to go to the temple by himself and he got his shit kicked in. And then he realized his mistakes, and then he teamed up with he made friends with Knuckles, he teamed up with Tails, they all made a plan, and then they made a plan and they got the Chaos Emerald back from Eggman. He would not have the Chaos Emerald let him finish the fight by himself, but he would have not gotten to that point without Tails and Knuckles. He would not even have the Chaos Emerald if it wasn't for Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the only reason that all 3 of them didn't go Super and it ended with Sonic Heroes is because that would complicate things. I think they just wanted to introduce Super Sonic for when Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it's literally just Sonic Adventure 2. What if they do
memes.
What if they do what if Sonic 3 is literally just Sonic Adventure 2, but they replace Amy's role with the cop guy?
Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
Have no fear.
That's the other thing. I was actually playing Sonic Adventure 2 the other day, watching part of the cutscene.
Based.
And it doesn't age as well. The story is still pretty good, but like the writing and the voice acting, it doesn't age as well as I thought it would. So
nah, Sonic Adventure. We disagree on that one.
Have you played it recently?
I think I did.
I love Sonic Adventure 2. That's my favorite Sonic game. I mean, it's my favorite Sonic game, and as well as my favorite story in a Sonic game.
Would you have liked it? Would you say it doesn't have enough humans in it? It doesn't have a wedding scene? Would you like it better if it had a wedding scene, Yish, huh? Just admit it. Just admit that you're super. Just admit that The Avengers is your favorite movie. Just admit it, Yish.
The Avengers. I think I saw one Avengers movie.
Also, please answer: is he hot? Who is hot?
I think he's talking about Chad from The Wedding. The fiance.
He's just a little too generic looking. He doesn't stand out in my mind.
He's Chad.
I like the metrosexual look that Dr. Stone has.
Oh.
Also, while I was trying to pull up that picture, I got like a meme image of saying bisexual lighting. Bisexual lighting is the simultaneous use of pink, purple, and blue lighting to represent bisexual characters. And they have that Wikipedia article right next to a picture of Dr. Stone looking at Eggman with pink and blue lights. Hold on, I'll pull it up on screen. Fudge, I can't. Why does everything want to be saved as like a not? Hold on, I got it. Wait, hold on, I got it. Wait, hold on, I got it.
They should
Wait.
have just gotten Johnny Bravo to play the fiance. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, just the cartoon character Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. But that's basically what he is.
Okay, here. Look at it. I mean, they're not wrong. They definitely had like a bromance thing going on with Dr. Stone and Eggman.
I don't think Eggman was in on it.
That's the point. That's the whole point where Knuckles were I think that's kind of somewhat plot relevant because that's why Knuckles kind of realizes that Eggman's a jackass and Sonic's the good guy cuz like he compares Eggman and Stone with Sonic and Tails and like Stone loves Eggman, Tails loves Sonic, but Eggman is mean to Stone and Sonic is nice to Tails. So that's why Knuckles like comparing the two, like, oh, okay, this is what a real good guy looks like. Someone who like respects and appreciates his friends.
Yeah.
Stone just wants his abusive boyfriend.
Johnny Bravo doesn't respect women. Yes, it's very respectful to trick your fiance into a marriage that was just actually a sting up. Very respectful.
Didn't they make up at the end? They're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry
But
for this.
it's so stupid though. It doesn't make sense.
No,
Why?
Can we just go back to Stone being gay for Eggman? I do think that's a cool plot point where like that revelation that I just had right now about the comparison of Eggman and Tails or Sonic and Tails to Eggman and Stone and how that made Knuckles realize that Sonic was a good guy. Knuckles is like the best part of this movie. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I think so.
Writing wise, they finally like Knuckles is like foolish but not stupid. He's cool. He's funny sometimes. Like I think it was Boom that introduced this. I kind of like almost got it right where Knuckles was like, "Oh, what is this soft baseball you say?" The end, like the last scene. That kind of felt like a little bit Boom, but like it was earned because in Boom, Knuckles is just an idiot in a meme machine.
Yeah,
but this Knuckles is like actually kind of like supposed to be serious but he doesn't understand about anything, so that's where the comedy comes from.
Yeah, this Knuckles is better than Boom Knuckles.
This is like the best. Listen, I love the games, but this Knuckles is the best Knuckles.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Other than I wish that they just made the canon like the source material, but
I mean,
in terms of the character,
you said to bring the stream in a full circle. You said at the beginning that things that you look for in adaptations is how accurate to the source material is it? Is that what you said?
No, I said that's one part. It's essentially because I've watched a lot of bad adaptations lately, and so I'm just wondering, like, okay, is it me that doesn't like this because it's not to the source material? So I try and enjoy things for what they are.
But I was gonna. What was the other thing that you said you look for in source material?
Yeah, so it's just two parts. The one part is it good to the source material? Of course, I don't think this movie really is. The second part is it good standalone?
Yeah,
I think this movie's pretty good standalone.
I would say the thing I look for in adaptations is just the second thing. Like, was this a worthwhile thing to make? Did this need to be made? And if it was just like a straight like cartoon adaptation of just the Sonic games, then it's like, well, why don't you just play Sonic? That's why I'm a little bit concerned about the third movie because like they set it up where it's just gonna be Sonic Adventure 2. Because
I mean,
this
I
Sonic
don't think
movie,
it's going to be.
this Sonic movie has like a lot of like different like mixed twisted and tales of like different like it's a little bit of Sonic 2, it's a little bit of Sonic 3. It's a little bit its own thing. I like the little mix and matching of the source material and the game stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do for the Sonic 3. That adaptation, I don't think it needs to be one for as long as it preserves the spirit and it's good, yeah. Because if it's just a one-to-one, then why does it even need to be made?
I'm not saying it needs to be 1-to-1. I'm just saying, it would be nice for it to have more of the source material in it.
Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, there's like a weird lore with like the Chaos Emeralds and like why were they? I guess they were just fighting because power, whatever, lol. But like, and like, why were the Chaos Emeralds inside of the Master Emerald? But like, you know, they played a
Yeah.
little loose. They still
I
had,
mean, this movie I can actually forgive more because it was never the point, I guess. Like when I first saw the first Sonic trailer, I'm like, okay, this is not going to be like the games at all. So my expectations weren't that it was going to be. It's more when like I do that for other things, for other series and media.
yeah. I was just expecting it to be like, oh yeah, it's a superhero movie, but now there's Knuckles and Tails in it. But like, it leaned more towards being a Sonic movie than a superhero movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What are your what to end this off? What are your hopes and dreams for Sonic 3?
My hopes and dreams is that they destroy all humans. They play the game,
Death
destroy
to
all
all those
humans.
who oppose me.
Yeah.
This is
uh,
the ultimate.
my my hopes and dreams for Sonic 3. I think that they just need to take themselves seriously and not uh, think that creativity is a bad thing because it's not, and they can still do a lot of the comic things that they want to do without number one shoehorning in a bunch of stuff and like memes and pop culture references, and number two including just generic human characters.
I
Because I
don't
think
go on.
because there's lots of movies that take themselves very seriously, especially fantasy movies that do a good job of that. So
Yeah, I don't know what my hopes are for the second movie because on one hand I just want a straight 1-to-1 adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2. They didn't reference Tails gets trolled. We were close though. We were very close because Tails had like a backstory about how like on his home planet he was bullied for being a nerd. And we heard whispers of Tails being trolled, but we didn't actually see Tails being trolled.
the fact that he was bullied means that he was trolled.
Yeah, so we heard tales of Tails being trolled, but Tails we did not actually see Tails being trolled. Okay, no, but I don't know. How are they gonna do? Because the fact that they have Shadow, we'll pull Shadow's picture back up. The fact that they have Shadow, like the reason everyone got so hyped in the crowd, because like, Shadow's like a fan favorite character. Like, of course they were gonna do Shadow for the next movie. Why? People are like, oh, I'm mad they didn't do Metal Sonic, but like, nobody knows Metal Sonic. Everybody knows Shadow.
Shadow's better.
Were you not alive in the mid 2000s, in the early aughts or early 2010s? Shadow was like the bomb. Shadow was like the hot topic icon. But yeah, the reason that everyone gets so hyped about Shadow is because A, Shadow's cool, and B, Shadow like comes with all the backstory. It implies that like the fact that they found him exactly the same way they found him in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm hyperventilating. Hold on one second.
Shadow's just too cool.
The fact that they found him implies like, oh yeah, he's there because like it implies that the Ark's gonna be there and the Bio Lizard's gonna be there and Maria's gonna be there. Space Colony Arc, it's gonna be sick.
We will see if all those things actually come true, though.
My real question, I think Metal Sonic will work better because it means they didn't have to try making a convincing villain and spend more time on internal conflict between our trio. But we kind of got Shadow in there. Like, listen, we get maybe next movie, but like I feel like Shadow is like like one of the most popular Sonic characters, and I feel like the only reason he wasn't in this movie is because like they needed Tails and Knuckles first.
Yeah. And plus, I think so. Metal Sonic started in CD, right? And
Yeah.
that's when Sonic lore wasn't really.
I'm
You
mad.
had to look a lot behind the scenes to probably find the Sonic lore. So
Where's
the only time when Metal Sonic had a good story or had a story was Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes have a great story.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, the only time that Metal Sonic had a good story was the Sonic OVA.
Sonic OVA.
Remember the Sonic OVA?
Yeah, yeah.
That was the bomb. You may know
I
everything I'm going
remember.
to do, but that's not gonna help you, because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Thick as
I
fuck.
think that that was on. I think I watched that on YouTube. like
YouTube.
like in the.
I watched that on VHS tape and then on YouTube. Pick the Cat movie. The only thing I'm mad about is where's Amy Rose? We need Amy
Yeah.
Rose. Because I feel like,
I
and also Roog. Where's Roog?
Where's Roog? I think that
There's no way they're gonna let Roog in the game. I mean, in the movie, unless they
that
like.
could get bad though. I think if they add a love interest, it could get weird.
Shadow has two love interests.
Gone wrong, gone sexual.
Sexual. That's why I feel like if everyone's expecting just a Sonic Adventure 2, but I'm like, man, would they really? Do you really think that they would add Roog? Do you really think they'd add Titty Bat and human love
Oh,
interest?
that's another thing though. Roog. Oh wait, not in Sonic Adventure 2 though. But Roog eventually works for Gun, and so does Shadow.
No, Roog always worked for spoilers for Sonic Adventure 2, but at the
Oh
end,
yeah.
Roog was like, "Oh yeah, I've been working undercover for Gun."
Yeah, so like if Gun is in the movies are the organization to hunt down aliens, why would they use Rouge, who's an alien?
We go
I don't
three
think that's
movies
gonna
without a
work
girl.
out.
That's a little effed up. There was like a couple girls in the wedding scene. Did you fall asleep during that? I don't know. I feel like what they should do, they should cut out all the dumb human characters. All we need is like the cop guy and the gun officer. I don't know, how's the cop guy gonna work into Sonic Adventure 2? That's why I'm
Oh,
saying
I
like,
just thought that the gun guy looks a lot like the gun guy from Shadow the Hedgehog. I
yeah,
can look
and
this up.
I'm gonna look this up. The guy
the
who really
gun
likes Olive
general.
Garden, that guy.
Yeah, he looks like the evil general from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Was there even a
Kind of.
gun commander?
They both have gray hair. I believe so. Yeah.
Was there even a gun commander in Sonic Adventure 2?
I
Okay,
don't
but
know
do they
about
give
SAT.
Shadow a gun? They're not gonna give Shadow a gun.
That'd be. I mean, they may very well they may very well give Shadow.
My biggest worry for the next Sonic movie is that Shadow's gonna be the butt of the jokes, of every single joke, because they were very like self-aware of all like the dumb edgy lore that Sonic has. Like they made fun of GUN, being like, "Oh, seriously, that's a dumb name." Shadow's gonna come in here with his tragic backstory, and people are gonna be like, "Wow, guys, chill out." I can hear it in my head. I can see the scene in my head of Shadow
Yeah.
being like, "I am the ultimate life form. I've vowed to avenge my dead friend." And Sonic just like, "Wow, serious guy over here, ha ha ha." Reference,
Yeah.
reference.
Epic.
So that's my fear. My hope is that
Yeah.
it's good, that it's Sonic Adventure 2, but like a little different, maybe. So, getting fun of. You know what my biggest hope for Sonic 3 is?
What?
They do Sonic 3, and then okay, so Sonic 3, it's great, and then they do credits, and then they have a post-credit scene, and it's just like, I finally found them, the Iblis trigger. Wouldn't that be sick?
That would be sick, dude. I mean, to be honest, Sonic 06's E3 trailer was so sick. That'd be so sick.
I saw that on a forum post, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, you have no idea.
That'd be so sick.
There's literally no a post credit scene that I would like more than Silver being like, I found him, the Iblis trigger.
will they will they purge Silver though?
No.
I think they've been kind of trying to
Listen,
purge Silver
listen.
from existence.
If
And
the
Sonic
Sonic
06 in general.
if these Sonic movies can make Silver a good character like they made Knuckles into a good character, then I will take back bad everything I said about these movies ever.
Oh hell, Silver's already a good character.
He is a good
But
character, but he's in Sonic 06. And
well,
I love Sonic
there's
06.
nothing wrong with Sonic 06.
I do. I love Sonic 06, but the storytelling could be a little better. Because the cutscenes, when I last tried to rewatch the cutscenes, they were a little. The directing in that game is a little weird.
Yeah, like no, there's nothing going on during the cutscene. They're just standing around talking mostly.
But it's a lot of cool characters. I love it.
And a lot of cool story too, like with Mephiles.
It could be sick. What if they save Sonic 06 for the 6th
For
movie?
the 6th movie, that'd be funny.
Yeah, we have Sonic 3 is the Shadow movie, and then Sonic 4 is Amy and Metal Sonic? Maybe I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna... Maybe they're gonna use... There was also theories of they could use the Knuckles TV show to introduce Amy. Because Amy is somewhat relevant for Sonic Adventure 2. What did Amy do in Sonic Adventure 2? Was Amy important in Sonic Adventure 2?
Amy just kind of followed Sonic around. She was on the prison island. So I played this earlier today. I didn't play the whole game, but so like Amy was on prison island where Sonic was captured. Somehow she got there, and that's where Tails met her. Not for the first time, but she was like, "Amy, what are you doing here?"
Sonic 5 is a Marriage Story spinoff about the domestic abuse between Sonic and Amy. Excuse me, Biffy? The Iblis Trigger. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about that. No.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. They're not going to do it because they don't want to reference Sonic 06.
Listen. They like whoever's making this movie, they like memes. They had a Sonic reference. They said gotta go fast. You telling me that these people would say no to a Sonic 06 movie?
Yes.
With Elise.
I'm telling you that.
They just replace Elise with the cop guy.
What is the test of love?
The test of, in parentheses, parental love. I'm just saying, listen, you make fun of me, it's very possible. But yeah, I don't know. But I think, I don't know. Would they want to like introduce? Is the Knuckles show gonna be like relevant for the movies? Because I feel like they could like introduce they could have like Amy and Metal Sonic there.
I don't know. I have no idea what the Knuckles show is actually gonna be. It'd be cool if it was a backstory of Knuckles. Or
I have no idea. Hear me out. Someone shows up in a portal and says, "The Iblis Trigger, I found him." And there's a giant robot falls on the portal, closing it forever. And Sonic's like, "I wonder what that guy's all about." It's no use. Take this.
Well, they may say that, but if they put it in silver, they may. It's no use.
I'm saying. Would you tell? I'm saying you look at these people. You look at this movie, and you tell me these people would refuse to place a scene where Silver says it's no use and then launches Sonic into the sky and it's funny and everyone laughs.
I don't know if they're that hip to the Sonic 06 glitches.
But if the Knuckles show,
Sonic 06 in general,
if the Knuckles show is just filler, I suspect that the next movie has to be, well, I don't know. Where are they gonna get? I guess they could just write Amy out of Sonic Adventure 2.
I mean, if they put in Amy, I really hope they don't make it just a really bad romance between Sonic and Amy.
Because I feel like Amy has to be inevitable. Because as we were talking about before about Sonic's like character development, about like taking responsibility,
he has to have a wife.
Yeah, he has to have a girlfriend.
But it's gonna be bad. We all know it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad, but it could appeal to the more female audience. Because I'm pretty sure that's why the only reason they had that wedding scene is so a girl could do something in this movie.
It's gonna be cheesy.
They make it platonic. They already gave Amy's backstory to Tails. I don't know. Amy could be like, I also followed Sonic here after being trolled on my home planet.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Actually,
are they gonna just have infinite planets where they just pop out a Sonic character every one.
I was gonna say, like, if Amy's a hedgehog, then they could easily add like a backstory where like Amy and Sonic are childhood friends, and Sonic just never mentioned her before then. Okay.
That'd be an interesting way of doing it.
Romance in kids movies is cringe 9 out of 10 times. Okay, wait, Sonic 3. Okay, we're waiting. Shadow walks up. Okay, go on. Says, I just got out of time prison. Excuse me?
What?
You lost us, Biffy. You lost us,
Yeah,
Biffy.
you lost us.
Sorry, Biffy. You need a 300 seconds. I'm sorry. You made a. You also know about. It's wait. Listen, is Time Prison about a mobile game or the comics? Because if so, we don't know about Time Prison, the Shadow Realm.
The Shadow Realm.
The Shadow Realm. It already has to be the same backstory. I don't know. I'm really gonna be looking for a Sonic 3 trailer. You have no idea, because there's like what I want to know is are they gonna do like a weird mix of like it's kind of Sonic Adventure 2, but it's not really. It's got like a very loose adaptation, or is it just gonna be literally Sonic Adventure 2?
It's got to be a variation. They're not gonna take out the human character. So
They're not gonna take out. Yeah, it's the careful balancing they're trying to do of like, do we want this to be a Sonic movie or a superhero movie? Anyway, so I'm hopeful. I hope if it's at least on this quality, I will be happy. Because again, there was if they just get rid of the useless wedding scene, all the other human scenes are like fine. They're not like super great, but like I understand they're trying to like develop Sonic's character and whatnot, so like it's fine.
Time Prison, Rick and Morty wiki.
Oh
yeah,
boy, no,
thanks,
close that down. Close that down. We're ending the stream. Goodbye. Biffy ruined everything. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, do you have any closing thoughts?
What?
Do you have any closing thoughts?
I think I gave all my closing thoughts. It's not Rick and Morty. That's the first thing that popped up.
Oh, it's a Tails gets trolled thing.
Oh, okay.
Shout out.
I guess I'll just reiterate that it's not bad to take things seriously or to be creative about something.
I mean,
It'll be entertaining. And what?
Yeah, you really didn't. You really hated all the quips and memes and references.
Yes.
I feel like that's not gonna go away. I'm sorry, Yish. This is at the end of the day, they're marketing this as a kids movie, and that has made them a lot of money so far. So if they're gonna make more, they're gonna have to continue in this trend.
But I mean, if it's a kids movie, there are lots of other that take themselves seriously.
Yeah.
Lots of good Disney movies.
Yeah, find a better balance. I do agree they need to find like a better balance of like, because like a lot of the jokes that weren't reliant on memes were actually kind of funny. Like Knuckles had a few scenes where he was like, remember that like at the near the beginning where he was like, Sonic and Tails flew away and he was like hanging on a wall and he was like talking to Eggman. And he was like, oh, stairs.
yeah, that was pretty good.
And then at the end when he was like playing baseball and he was like messing it up. And the picture I have on screen right now of getting chili dog stuck in his eyes. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I think the supersonic thing is like foreshadowing because another weird lore change they did is like, Knuckles was like, hold on, be careful. He might not be the same Sonic you knew, and Sonic pretended to be all evil until he summoned like a chili dog.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
So I feel like that's like foreshadowing for something. Like maybe they changed the reason why Shadow. Maybe they like retcon. I have no idea. I feel like Shadow's gonna like
I don't know. I think that was just a joke.
I feel like it's a weird out of place joke. It's a very strange out of place joke, and I feel like it's like foreshadowing. Like Shadow's gonna use this Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3, and he's gonna go like evil, and they're gonna have to like fight, and that's how he dies or something.
I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't think that has anything to do with the joke, though.
How did he die in Sonic Adventure 2? I think it was just like he was not experienced with using the Chaos Emeralds, and he just kind of died.
I think he was sacrificed himself to beat the Bile Lizard. and then
But he and Sonic
died.
did the exact same thing.
I don't remember. I'll get back to you once I'm done with replaying Sonic Adventure 2.
I think Shadow was just like less experienced with the emeralds. I have no idea, dude. But either way, I feel like if they focus on that of Shadow like not being like experienced with using or being in the whatever, I have no idea.
Yeah. And then if they do add all the backstory which Shadow has implied with like Bio Lizard and the
Maria.
ultimate life form and all the chaos control,
Oh fuck, they're gonna
yeah,
have.
that'll be good.
I'm excited to see Chaos Control in
And
movie
Space
theaters.
Colony arc, holy shit.
Look, we have a human character. We have Maria. You don't need to cut all the other human characters out. You have Maria. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Maria and Eggman, who
You
I
have.
think are technically cousins.
Hurts my head.
But never mind about that.
Kids in that movie theater are gonna have to watch that effed up scene where they murder Eggman's grandfather.
Or when they murder Maria.
When they murder Maria, they didn't show Maria. They didn't show either of them getting murdered on screen, but still, the Eggman's grandfather scene was way more effed up because it was like literally like his final words before they killed him, where
Yeah,
Maria
I
just
don't
kind of
think
like died.
I mean, the bunch of gun soldiers came in. Uh, then it was implied that Maria was dead.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this discussion. I currently have 0 viewers, but I enjoyed this discussion, so that's all that matters.
Let's go, dead chat.
Let's go. Dab 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 dab.
Dab 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 dab.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I want to do more discussions like these. We should also do watch-alongs when this movie comes out on DVD. We should do a watch-along. I'm
we
here.
could do that.
You're apparently not a real viewer because it currently says in OBS that I have 0 viewers. We should watch all the Sonic movies. We should watch the OVA and then we watch Sonic 2 and 3 and then you can see why OVA is the best Sonic movie. Like unironically.
Yeah. I
But,
just found out that there are lots of dead chat gifs.
Dead chat gives. Dab dab dab. Let me look for my notes.
I don't know why that is. Dead chat XD.
Nope, I said everything. Cool. We should watch good movies. Sonic OVA 1991 8. I'm looking it up.
Sonic OVA.
Sonic.
There's only one, right?
Yes.
6.3 out of 10.
1996. And we should also watch the entire. There was a human in that one too. There was like a cat girl princess.
I don't mind humans. I just don't I don't like memes.
Anyway, also Knuckles had a cowboy hat in that movie for some reason. Can we watch Josie and the Pussycats? No. Absolutely
Josie,
not.
Pussycats.
Absolutely not. If it's not at least somewhat anime adjacent, then you're gonna have a hard time convincing me to watch it. The only reason I watch the Sonic thing is because Sonic is somewhat anime related. Okay, anyway, yeah, thank you all for joining me in this discussion. I had a lot of fun. I want to do more. I hope Yish had fun too.
I had fun.
I'm just hearing reports that Yish had fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching.
Bye.
I'll probably stream more later this week. I want to finish the Sonic 06 demo. So I was playing that.
Yeah, I need to play that.
It's good. I like it a lot. Yish is lying.
Yish is lying about what?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Ignore him. Everybody ignore Biffy. Like, comment, subscribe, and ignore Biffy.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Maybe that was it.
Just follow me on Twitter. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Dislike the video and follow me on Twitter. That would be ideal. Lying about having fun. Yish had fun.
Oh.
Yish had fun under duress, but he still had fun. Okay, anyway, see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Sonic 3. I can't wait for Sonic 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.